What up guys, it's your boy Manny Hernandez here, and today we're going to be talking about what everybody else is talking about. Tesla has invested $1.5 billion into Bitcoin, and you need to know what all this means. We're gonna be covering a little bit of the backstory so that you understand how did we get here and start connecting the dots, because this is the catalyst, guys. You know, what is about to come into cryptocurrencies as an asset class is just insane. So I'm going to show you, I'm gonna take you behind the curtains so that you can start connecting the dots and getting ready, preparing yourself for what is to come. Institutions are coming, brace yourself. If you like the content, make sure that you hit that like button, you smash that subscribe button, and the bell notifications as well, because that's how you tell the YouTube algorithm that you want them to show this video to other crypto enthusiasts. Also, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the content? What do you think about Tesla investing these sums of money into Bitcoin? And every comment enters you to participate for the possibility of winning a 1 ounce silver coin. So make sure that you don't lose nothing. Just let us know in the comments below what you think, and you can win one of these bad boys. Now, without further ado, let's get hustling. So there you have it, the news are out, and what we already kind of knew now is confirmed. Tesla invests $1.5 billion into Bitcoin, but it doesn't stop there. It's also planning to accept crypto payments. Hence, I said crypto payments, not just Bitcoin payments. So that is key. But how did we get here? Tesla investing, we kind of knew. We were like, okay, we know that Elon, at least as a private individual, is holding some Bitcoin. That's something we all knew for a couple months already, because yes, Twitter, hello. But you know, now seeing that he took the decision of taking it to the board and actually making, you know, the whole, this is not just Elon. People need to understand that this type of decisions doesn't come just from Elon, although that, hello, he is the leading mind in there. But at the end of the day, everything has to be taken for a vote. You know, these are how properly corporations are run and all that good stuff. And not only Elon as a private individual invested on Bitcoin, but they decided to take part of Tesla's balance sheet and invest that into Bitcoin. That event is a catalyst. What you need to understand is what this unfolds in the industry. Tesla has been one of the top performing assets in the regular financial system. And everybody is looking at Tesla. That's just we all know that. So how did we get here? So a couple months ago, in December 20th, Elon Musk tweeted this meme, which is, you know, me trying to have a normal productive life, and Bitcoin obviously, you know, getting in the way as a temptation, right? Because Bitcoin in December, if we all remember, was all over the news. And we know that, you know, as we're breaking all-time highs and all this good stuff. So Elon, being an informed individual, he was able to actually, you know, hey, this is looking hot, right? But not knowing much about it, he posted the meme, and then the new crypto Jesus, Michael Saylor, you know, one of the top minds behind MicroStrategy, who was an early, you know, he adopted Bitcoin. I don't know exactly the date for that, but it was several months, if not a year or so ago already. And he has been a true evangelist of Bitcoin, seeing the type of performance that Bitcoin as an asset class has, something that we all know here already in the cryptocurrency space. So he decided to reply back, and it's important that you guys pay attention at the conversation and then at the sequence of events that took place after this tweet from December 20th. So let's look at that because this is very important. So Elon tweets, Michael replies, says, you know, if you want to do your shareholders a $100 billion favor, convert Tesla balance sheet from USD to Bitcoin, to BTC. Other firms in the S&P 500 will follow your lead. Listen up. Pay close attention. Other firms on the S&P 500 will follow your lead. In time, it will grow to become a $1 trillion favor. Are you paying attention yet? This is exactly Michael Saylor telling Elon what's going to happen if he converted his balance sheet into Bitcoin. Not only was he going to be doing his shareholders a good service, but he was going to be a leader of the S&P 500 into what it will be a mass adoption of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in the upcoming years. This is why, because you gotta pay attention, because the implications for the current bull cycle run that we're all trying to see, time it, when it's gonna end, what's gonna happen, these have crucial implications into that. So let's continue through this. So Michael Saylor, December 20 says that, and Elon says, are such large transactions even possible? For what Michael Saylor replies, yes, he has purchased over 1.3 billion in the past months and will be happy to share my playbook with you offline. And that's it. There is no reply, but let me tell you something. Now we know that call did took place. Okay? And we all agree on that? I mean, common sense here, guys? All right. So now, if I want you to remember something. I want you to remember something. A couple weeks ago, beginning of January, some FUD came around and from a central banker here in some country. I don't know if it was in Europe or something like that, that they were saying bashing Bitcoin. And then you had the FUD about the double spend. You remember that? The double spend, and where Bitcoin started taking a beating. And if I go to the Bitcoin chart real quick, so you know what I'm talking about. So here we have Bitcoin dumping somewhere around here when it was fighting. You remember this? Okay, this is because of the FUD right here. We hit all-time high, came down right here in the beginning of January, right here, January 10, 11, 12. There was a lot of FUD going on, but this is after Elon's tweet. So I am in the opinion that everything was coordinated. You know, these players, they all playing, they all know what's going on. So a lot of whales seeing what's about to happen, seeing that Elon was going to come into Bitcoin, they started releasing bad news so that they can capitulate. That whales will always do that to you. That's what whales do. Learn that. They will release FUD and shake out the weak hands and accumulate. So that's what's been happening all the way across here. Then all of a sudden the FUD was no longer a FUD, and no longer we had issues. And there was no double spend after all, right? There was no double spend after all. We can all go back to love Bitcoin, right? Think, guys, I always tell you here in our Wealth, Legacy, and Freedom channel, pay attention and not let others do your thinking for you. Just think for yourself. This is common sense type stuff. So we got Elon doing that. And now, in my opinion, they were accumulating. They were going through the process of doing a buy. But now we have here that this last week, right? Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy, offers his playbook, but not only now to Elon Musk. Not only to Elon Musk, he offers that to all corporates, everybody who wants. And he did an annual summit, right? And which he invited pretty much every major corporation in the S&P 500 everywhere to come and learn his playbook about Bitcoin. That's all it is. And this took place on the 4th and the 5th. We're talking a couple days ago. So this is exactly what happened. Elon says, oh, I am interested in Bitcoin. Oh, right? Michael says, I am the pimp, baby. I got you. Then let's work offline. Let's do our pam. You know how that goes. And they accumulate. Michael tells Elon, don't tell nobody yet. Don't tell nobody yet, because I have an annual summit and I want to invite all our friends in the S&P 500 so that they can learn the same playbook that I am sharing with you, and so that they can all follow your lead. Get it? Okay. So this 2 + 2 is 4, guys. If you understand this, you know what's coming, my man. And you gotta be ready. You gotta position yourself in the right side of this massive wealth shift that is taking place in front of your very eyes. Okay? So now, on the 4th and the 5th of February, Michael hosts his summit and he shares the playbook with everybody. And as that is happening, Elon starts to release some, right? He puts Bitcoin on his bio. Remember, we all saw that happening. Everybody talking about it. It was news everywhere. Elon Musk changed his bio, right? And then what? Then he removed it. Oh, why did Elon remove it from his bio? And then what did Elon do? Since these guys just came off the conference. They need some time. They need to get ready. They need to make sure they can execute and move money and files with the SEC and follow the playbook. But Elon is in the other side, ready to go. You know what I mean? He's ready to come and do what Michael Saylor has been doing since the day he invested on Bitcoin. He's ready to chill this thing until the end of the days. But since his emotion is so, and he can't because Michael is on the other side. Hey, no, don't do that. Wait. Let's allow our friends from the summit to back the truck, right? And then we all go, not just you, we all go. That's kind of what, in my mind, of course, this is all a hypothetical. This is just me thinking what could be happening behind doors, because taking assumptions from what we see in front of our very eyes. So what does Elon do? All right, let's talk about Doge, because he is right. It will be absolutely hilarious if the coin that was meant to be a joke coin becomes the world's currency. That's why I was like, shit. This guy just made me think about Doge in a way that I never saw Doge. You know, Doge for me, I love Doge. I have whole Doge. I don't trade it. I don't recommend that to anybody as an investment. But it's a meme coin that us cryptocurrency adopters that have been here for a good sizable length of time, we all have loved Doge. It's a meme coin. They're like, how can you hate Doge, right? And Doge performs quite well in every bull cycle, so we love Doge. We're not out there trying to make people adopt Doge, but everybody should be holding some Doge, because if you Doge is the OG of NFTs, if you will. If you hold a little bit of Dogecoin, you hold a portion of the meme. Think about it. So, you know, and so Elon started pumping Doge or speaking good about Doge because he's ready to talk about Bitcoin, but just, you know, if he goes too ham on on the chilling of Bitcoin. It will not give, some people the time they need to make the move they need to move. But the man is ready to go. You see what I'm saying? So he's here putting energy on Doge because he cannot say Bitcoin, right? And he loves Doge. I truly believe that he personally holds some Doge because why not? But yes, that's kind of what has been happening, guys. And you guys need to be aware, because how does that affects the market? How does that affects the system, and how does price gets affected with this? So if you think about it, when you guys know me, I am always living the day by day. I have my plan and I'm gonna be looking into stuff because how does this affect? And I want to point you out that he mentioned not only investing on Bitcoin, so the balance sheet goes into Bitcoin, but he also is going to accept cryptocurrencies as a payment. Ethereum, baby, that's Ethereum. Yes, there's no, he didn't say it. You don't have to say it. But if you're going to accept anything else other than Bitcoin, you start at Ethereum and move your way down the ladder. And the further down the ladder you go, the more high potentials that you have, the more X type of potentials that you have, because that means more, lower market cap coins. That's usually how it goes. That's how it moves. So when you look at Bitcoin, I mean, we are right now hitting an all-time high, and I keep, I can go into the 1 hour chart and see where the action is happening right here, but I'm always looking at the daily because I live the day by day. I'm not a day trader. This is the all-time high from the previous bull run. This is the bottom of the bear market. Here we have our Elliott wave impulsive move. And, it looks like we came to a perfect technical tree right here. I was thinking that the tree was going to gain more momentum and come to our 175 level, but it didn't. So it came right to our golden pocket. And in my opinion, this 4 was going to come somewhere around here or here. And, this was my target down here at the 26,166. But it didn't happen. It looks like we had a shorter 4. It qualifies as a 4, but it got invalid. We're already hitting all-time high. So we are getting ready to put that 5 in. So that 5 wave takes us to my target of $200,000. This is right here, $200,000, which is the target that I have been calling from several months ago, that it could be this bull cycle top, right? So if you look at the technicals without knowing the fundamentals, without knowing how the fundamentals are evolving and changing in such a massive positive way, if I just look at the chart, I know I have an easy $200,000 target waiting for me up there, up here. And we are playing the Fibonacci trend extension and the Elliott wave rules on this bull cycle like a beauty. It's like harmony. I have seen some of Elliottians that know way more better than me doing their technical analysis on the Elliott waves, and I gotta take my hats off. This is looking beautiful. This is why I always liked Elliott waves and Fibonacci trend extensions more than other, there are several tools that, yes, you have to keep an eye on, the RSIs, your MACDs, your EMEs, and all. Yeah, you have to look at all that. But if you want to keep things simple, Elliott wave with Fibonacci extensions will paint a picture on the chart that you can follow and anticipate, and you're not looking for specific targets, but you're looking more for zones of confluence, and you're looking for zones in which you can get in and get out if you're looking to trade this market. But here we see that we are following perfect. So it looks like we are breaking up our golden pocket as we speak, as Elon Musk announces and files with the SEC that he invested $1.5 billion. And this is it. It's not gonna be a straight line up. If you look, this tree was nothing It was nothing like a straight line up. Nonetheless, that was our tree in the daily macro perspective. So it's not going to be a straight line up. We're going to have resistance and supports along the way, but look, this is nothing. This distance from here to here, that's nothing. And but in terms of distance on the scales of the short, but in reality, if we get here, that's gonna be a $200,000 target. That is pretty much what everybody's calling for this bull market. Now, if we keep it real, knowing what we know now, and this is crucial for Bitcoin and for cryptocurrencies as an asset class as a whole. What this means, the piece of news that we just saw come out for Bitcoin are huge, because it's not just Tesla. Tesla has been the best performing asset in the financial markets. So if every other Fortune 500 corporation, forget about the S&P alone, the S&P is just 500, but think about Fortune 500, Fortune 1000, all those medium-sized corporations that also have deep balance sheets, they all gonna be following the lead. That's just common sense. And if we start to get all this institutional money in, what you also need to understand is that these people are not whales dumping on the community. These people are not trading the charts every day. No, they just hold. They just hodl. That's what they do. They accumulate. Grayscale. What has Grayscale and MicroStrategy have been doing for the last year or so? Accumulating. They don't even care about price. They just accumulate more and more, and there is not enough Bitcoin to feed their demand. And now you put that combined with the demand of Elon Musk, with the demand of every other Fortune 500 and Fortune 1000 company that will follow Elon's footsteps. This is what I think, that we are in a true super cycle that not only can take us way above, and I mean way above, because the Fibonacci extension doesn't end on my $200,000 target. We can easily go here. We can easily go here, and right here, look at that. That's a 1 billion. No, this is a $1 million. My bad. It's a $1 million Bitcoin waiting for us right at this target. Can it happen? Actually, it's more. It can be more. Like, you guys need to understand, like from here to here, it just moved. Like right here. This is 1 million. A little bit over. If we just wick through our 361, if we just wick through it, we'll hit the $1 million Bitcoin. Can it happen? I can come to this target without breaking any Elliott wave rule. Just like that. And I do believe that we are in a super cycle. Not only that, what we are going to see then happening on Ethereum and altcoins will be, if the gains from Bitcoin will leave the world on awe, the gains from Ethereum will absolutely be astronomical. It's like the term, to the moon will be a literal fucking term. Excuse my language. Because it will just be crazy. And if you have been, once again, we got the Ethereum chart here, and the Ethereum chart has been flipping these Fib levels like nothing. So we've been finding resistance, then flipping as support, then resistance, flipping as support. And we are right now, on all-time highs territories and pure price discovery, on our way up on price discovery. And we are finding some resistance at the 100 level, at the 1731 is our, we have not been able in the past 3 days, we have not been able to close a candle above that level, a daily candle, which is what I'm looking now. I must point out that if I come down to the 4-hour chart, we have been following this trend line, and I was trying to buy this. I thought that we were going to come back to the trend line to revisit, and I was here ready to buy. Like, this I wanted to get here because we had 3 tops and then a trend line, and if that was going to play out, it was going to be such an impulsive move. Right here, my bad, I just realized that I wasn't showing the chart. So but right here we can see that we have the $100 level. So you know, we got Bitcoin fighting the 161 here. We wick through it. We'll see if we should close above it. Like if you look at the candle, we have not closed above the 161 level yet, so we're right below it. Maybe today, if we can close this candle here, that's gonna be amazing. But due to the new fundamentals coming in, you know, we know that Ethereum will be the top dog and the most with, you know, of our blue chips. You know, I'm not gonna even talk about altcoins here and our DeFi gems, but in reality, you know, most institutions and most, you know, traditional investment firms and whatnot, they will come to Bitcoin, and from Bitcoin they will jump into Ethereum, and that's about it. And then we will have several tier 2s that will go down to Polkadot and several others. But we are excited because Ethereum is right now fighting this 100 level. If we break above and flip this as support, this will be a great buying opportunity before taking off here, and the next level will be sitting at the 2700 Fibonacci extension. And let's keep it real, look at where our golden pocket, which is where I believe we are placing this tree. We're looking to see where this tree is gonna come from. So I think that we can come at least here, then come back, reset here. You know, if we go to the golden pocket over here, that will be a $5,100 level for a 3 wave. And when you actually come, let's go back to the daily. If I place the same 261 target for this bull market for Ethereum, that gives me a $27,000 Ethereum on this bull market. Will it play like that? I don't know. Please let me know in the comments below. What do you think about everything that is happening with Tesla, Michael Saylor, institutions FOMOing in, and what do you think that the price target will be? Give me your institutional FOMO price target for Bitcoin and Ethereum in the comments below. It's been a pleasure. I hope you like the content, and I will see you in the next time. But for between now and then, remember, always remember, it's not about the money, it's about the freedom.